Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, all praise is due to Allah, the Lord of the worlds. Peace and blessings be upon our beloved Muhammad, peace be upon him, and those who follow him until the day of judgment. My dear respected viewers, I would like to salute you all with the salutation of the people of paradise. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace and blessings of Allah be upon you all. Today we're gonna talk about optimism. Be optimistic. Being optimistic, being positive in your talk, being positive in your thought, being positive in the way of your thinking and everything. This is very important, and also this is form the main core of our beautiful religion. That what we're gonna talk about it in this episode. Please wait me after the short break. Welcome to you again, my brothers. As we mentioned, being optimistic is very important in religion Islam. You know the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, narrated by his wife. She said, كان صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم يحب الفأل, which means he used to love to be optimistic. He used to be a positive thinker, and he used to say the good things. Not only that, and he, peace be upon him, said also in one of the another narration, وَيُعْجِبُنِي الْفَالِ, that I love the optimism. So the companion said, وَمَا الْفَأْلُ يَا رَسُولَ اللَّهِ, what is optimism? What do you mean by that? He said, the good word is also part of optimism. So imagine even the good word, sometimes you're sitting with your family members, sometimes you're sitting with your colleagues, your workers, your friends, anyone, you're sitting with them. It is very, very important that you always say good. You always think good in any situation. Imagine that is even if there is a problem. You always think that, okay, I'll come out of this problem. I'll come out of this issue. Of course, I'll be finding a solution. Even if you are so positive, you are always advising other people with good words, with the salutation. So people will like you. People will come to ask you advice. We are going certain issues, we are going in certain situations. What you will say, and you are always telling them something good. Even though if you don't know anything, if you don't know how to advise, if you don't know about that particular situation, you just say, Inshallah, khair, Inshallah. God willing, it will be good. Don't worry. It is easy. Don't think about it. Always give positive energy, positive thinking, positive words to the people. Well, some people, unfortunately, they are so negative in everything. If there is nothing, they will, oh, it is a big problem. What is the problem? The weather is so coldy, okay? What is the problem about it? It is coldy today, tomorrow it will be sunny. They are always just burning negative thought in their brain by just saying it is possible. It is negative thinking, negative talking. And don't be like them. Don't be like this. Just try to get rid of all the negative thoughts and negative talk. So I'll give you an example, and we will conclude with this example. Imagine there is a time of war. What do you mean? Means that there is two armies and there are like fighting, and there is like if people are in fear and in difficult situation. So at the time of that, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he commended his campaign to make a ditch, to make a big ditch around Medina, the place where they used to live. So why that? Because the other army, Jaysh al-Mushrikeen, is more equipped and they have more weapon and the army is bigger and they have big sources and much larger sources than the Muslims. So they are trying to protect Medina by making a big ditch, so the army cannot come and the horses and the camels cannot go all the way to Medina. So while they are digging day and night, they reach into a place where there is a very solid rock. They are trying to hit it with the axe, with the big hammer, with all kind of things that they have. It is not breaking. So they say that is it. So they say that is it. This is a place where all the army will come in and they will come take over our families and our houses, and they will do a lot of bad things. So the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, came and he's having the beautiful smile on his face, and he said, give me the axe. And he hold this axe or this big hammer, and what he says? He says, Bismillah, in the name of Allah. And he hit that big rock. And after hitting it, the spark came out from that rock. And he immediately says, Allahu Akbar. God is greatest. I can't see the keys of the Sham. Allah giving them to me. Imagine, he is in Medina right now, but there is what he's saying. He's saying Allah is greatest. Allah has given me the keys of the Sham, the keys of the castles in Sham. I can see the white palaces of the Sham, and the people are wow. Imagine this situation, so difficult, but He's giving them the hope that don't worry, we will win that battle and we will reach all the way to the Sham. And then he, peace be upon him, hit another second time, and he says, in the name of Allah, and he hits it again, and what happened? Again the spark came out, and he says, Allahu Akbar. Allah is greatest. Allah has given me the keys of the Persia. I can see literally the red castles of Persia front of my eyes, and people are being more positive here. And people are being more positive here. And the third time he says, Allahu Akbar, Allah is greatest. And he hit the rock and said, Bismillah, in the name of Allah. The third time the rock completely got broken, and he says, Allahu Akbar, Allah is greatest. I can see the doors of Yemen open for me. I can see the doors of Sana'a in front of me from this place. So look at that difficult situation yet. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, giving them the positive energy, giving them the positive thinking, the positive words. This is what we want to apply in our life, in our society, in our community, in our country. So let's start within ourselves and within our family members, kids, brothers, sisters, whosoever, and then we tell the teaching of Islam. With this, dear viewers, we conclude our today's session, asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant us beneficial knowledge. Looking forward to seeing you again in the next episode. Until then, have a good one, and Allah, peace, mercy, and His blessings be upon you. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.